What's up, everybody? So I'm going to talk to you, more like rant to you, today about something very important to me. And it's why I'll never go back to McDonald's again in my life. And that's coming from somebody who has loved McDonald's since they were a child, probably since before I was born. My mother used to pound McDonald's while I was in the womb. Almost certainly know this. But I'm going to tell you a couple of stories on why I'll never go back to McDonald's again in my entire life. And it pains me to say this, it really does. Because prime McDonald's, before free Wi-Fi and all the monsters and the drug addicts and the homeless took over McDonald's, it was it was nostalgic heaven. When you used to go to a McDonald's as a child and they had the Mario Luigi Mansion game there, the Ghost Mansion game, and the little Hamburglar was holding the console, the McDonald's console where you play the little GameCube, and you get your burger, and you knew you had a good burger when you opened up the wrapper and the onions started to fall out before you even got to the bun. Oh my goodness. And it was greasy, greasy through the bun. That's how you know you had a good burger and it was warm to the touch. It was warm to the touch, everybody. You'll never get that these days. Um, it started in 2022. Now, the downfall started in 2010, implementing the free Wi-Fi, but it didn't heavily impact my life quality-wise until 2022, a little bit before that, maybe 2021. But it really impacted me 2022, summer of 2022. And the first story I have to say is I went to go get lunch for me and my girlfriend. She's a hairstylist, so she only has 15, 20 minutes to get food in between clients. And I just got off work, so I said, hey, let me go get you your McDouble, large fry, large Coke. And I basically do the same thing, except I would get the large sweet tea. And I learned before not to, she loves pickles. I learned before not to ask for mine, no pickles, no whatever I'm getting. Add this to hers, add this to mine. Gone are the days where you can diversify your meal at McDonald's. So I made it simple for them. I got exactly what she wanted for my burger as well, and I'll just take off the pickles. I'll take them off. I don't care. So the order was McDouble, extra cheese, extra onion, extra pickle, no ketchup, large fry, large Coke, large sweet tea. Easy, right? Easy. I've worked in the restaurant industry during college, 5 years. Easy, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy on this order. Um, I drive the 10 minutes to drop off the stuff to her work. I didn't check the bag. All right, I didn't check the bag. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. But when you have these monsters that McDonald's is hiring, and God forbid your order's wrong and you tell them, they kill you. They kill you these days. So I'm not sticking around to tell them that my order's wrong anyways. I'm going to say take my L and never go back again. But that's not till later. I drop off the bag. Before I even get home, I'm planning my day. What am I going to do? Go to the gym, go to the park. It's summertime. It's fantastic weather. What am I going to do? Well, I didn't know that my day was about to be ruined, or at least 6 hours of it. She calls me, says, this burger's all wrong. Go, what's wrong with it? It comes with no cheese, no onion, no pickle, extra ketchup. Can you believe this? You have to be a monster and a cult member, satanic cult member, to do this kind of torture to somebody. And I go, what? You can't be serious. She was. I pull over, middle of the road, I pull over. I'm furious, mind you. I feel like going down there and crushing some skulls, but I don't. I don't do it. I pull over, I look at my receipt, making sure they heard what I had said, and I check the little receipt they put on the burger. When you get something extra, they put a receipt on the burger, and it's all correct. I open up my burger, and it's the same thing. No cheese, no onion, no pickle, extra ketchup. Who would eat that? Who would order that burger? If you ordered that burger and I worked at McDonald's, I'd call ICE or somebody. I'd get you sent out of here. Can't have animals rolling around like that. And the bun from McDonald's, by the time you wipe off the ketchup, the bun's absorbed all of that fluid. It's a ketchup bun at this point. It's unedible. So she only ate the fries and they were half bad. They still had flop to them. And the Coke was whatever. You can always get a good Coke there. But the burger was absolutely uh, atrocious. It was terrible. It was unedible. And my burger was the same. I pulled it out, same thing. That was one. And this next one, it's the monsters that worked there that had to do this to me had to have no soul. They had to be a cult member of some occult, and they had to be a monster. I'm in my sales job. I had two jobs at this point. I worked at UPS early shift in the morning, and I uh, I worked for a sales company during the weekend times, Friday through Sunday, at like trade shows. It was a bathroom remodeling company, and I drove 3 hours to this place. It was kind of low below Raleigh, North Carolina, in a two-star hotel I was staying at. Terrible hotel, but the room's comped and they give me free food, and I make money while selling these bathrooms to old people primarily. Well, I make it to McDonald's, and I remember this date exactly. It was January. John Jones was fighting Surreal Game, and I was so hyped. John Jones, my favorite fighter. He hasn't fought in years. He's coming back. I go to McDonald's to get my signature order, two McDoubles, extra cheese, extra onion, no pickle. Uh, that's it. Extra cheese and extra onion, no pickle. And two 3 packs of chocolate chip cookies, one large sweet tea. Talk about a meal that'll put you out of the game when it's fresh. And I roll in 11:15. They close at 12, so I'm not going to give these guys a hard time. I'm not going to check the bag in front of them. I know they're trying to get home. I've been there for 5 years while I was going to school. I know what it's like. You're trying to get out of there. So I'm the only person there. So I assume my order's right, and I'm a rookie. I don't check my bag because I'm being courteous. As a human being, I'm being courteous. I'm not gonna sit there and eagle my bag and look at it and say, "Hey, this wrong," yada yada yada. So I make it to the hotel. My coworker calls me. It's a crappy hotel. I told you, two-star. She's like, "Hey, there's vagrants following me to my car. I need you to like escort me back." And this is the Carolina, so I always got my heat on me. It's no problem. I'm a grown man. I can handle some malnourished vagrants. So I have to walk her in, mind you. She's very annoying. She's like 50, never stops talking. She sounds like this. "Gabe, I need your help. I need your help. There's homeless men following me to my car. And the lights don't work out here. I need you to help me get to my room." Whatever. I'll help you. So do all that crap, make it to the room, call my girlfriend. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about to get settled down. I'm getting undressed. I'm about to put on my PJs, get relaxed, put my feet up, start streaming on my phone." So I'm like, "I'm gonna call you back later. Before I go to bed, I'll call you." And I get the stream going on my phone. Uh, I sit back, I grab my bag. No warmth, no warmth through the wrap. That's a first omen right there, first bad omen. No warmth through the wrap. Open it up, and as I'm peeling the wrapper, there's no onions falling out of the wrapper, which is another bad omen. You don't have onions falling out when you ask for extra onions. Trust me, brother, you got a problem. I'm like, "Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. The fight's about to start." I think I missed the first main event. It's going on to the next three. I look at the burger. I kid you not. I filmed it. I sent it to everybody. I kid you not. It was no cheese, no onion, extra ketchup, extra pickle, and it was cold. It was cold. And I drove 3 hours. And can you imagine the pain and suffering I went through when I opened this up? And I said, they had to have heard me wrong. So I checked the little receipt again on the burger. And it's exactly how I ordered it. Extra cheese, extra onion, no pickle. McDouble. So they had to be sadists that worked there. They had to be sadists. I'm the only person in the drive-thru. And it's cold at a McDonald's. They must have turned their heat lamps off 3 hours ago. And I go, maybe my cookies will save the day. And they're ice cold and they're rock solid. And I literally had to wash them down with the sweet tea. It was terrible. And this is a 2-star. I don't have a microwave in my room. I have to go down to the main square. Risk getting mugged for my food from a vagrant. And the the rage that I had from that incident, it's still in me today. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I wanted to drive back there and burn the place down to the ground. I really did, but it was 12 o'clock in the morning and I was starving. And I had to wake up in the morning and start a trade show. So I couldn't do it. A couple months go by. At this point, I've kicked McDonald's to the curb 50%. I'm like, I'm not going. So I go again. A couple months later, I go again. My girlfriend, she loves the coupons. She loves the coupons. She's Asian. She wants to get as much food as possible for the least amount of money. It's just what they do. So we go to McDonald's. I get the quarter pounder. Mind you, this was in 2023 when the quarter pounder news was going out there that they were cutting the patties thinner than the pickle. And I was astonished. I get the quarter pounder and it's like they took the McDouble patty and squished it. Squished it. I got to get back. My girlfriend just pulled up. Give me 1 second.